Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Train Sim World 2. Now, let me just say that I never played any Train Sim World games prior to this. I never played the first one, I never played 2020 edition, so I am not going to be doing any comparison of this to that game because I simply can't. But I thought I would just kind of get into the game and show this little bit here because I looked online and I kind of got stuck on this mission a little bit because I am brand new to the game and I couldn't find anything on this mission. So basically we're on the sand patch line and we're in this beautiful CSX engine here. If I can just get up to it. Camera was set way behind there. And yeah, when I was a kid, man, I used to live right by railroad tracks. Literally at the end of my street was the CSX line, and I used to see these trains go by all the time, hearing them all hours of the night. So cool. So basically, with this, what you do is you're in this Cumberland yard, and you're going to just be moving cars around. And honestly, it's not the most exciting mission to do. So what you want to do is you'll see the route is the green track here. You just want to go around, and you want to make sure all the switches are keeping you on the right track. Riveting, right? I know. But see, this one here needs to be switched. So we'll switch that one. Of course, this one is fine. And okay, so we should be golden. So first things first, we're going to shut off that bell. Now, another thing I want to say about this game is that, and again, guys, I've never played this game before, any of the previous versions of the game either. So maybe I'm missing out by not playing those, but the tutorial in this game is horrendous. Like, it literally tells you how to start the train up, how to get it moving, and that's it. It doesn't help you figure out when you need to start slowing down. It doesn't show you anything. There's lots of times that I couldn't get the train to move, and there's nothing that told me what I was doing wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the reverser and we're going to put it in the reverse mode. Now see, this is another thing, there's three brakes. We have the automatic brake, we have the independent brake, and we have the dynamic brake. Now honestly, I have no idea which one of these to use, so the only thing I figured out was that the automatic brake seems to stop the train the best, so that's what I use. And what I do is, if you press the square, see it says dynamic, independent, so I set that to automatic brake. So my R1 and R2 will control the brake, and my L1 and L2 will control the throttle. So I believe we're ready to go. So we're going to put this up to 3. Let's see if that'll get us moving. Okay, so it's doesn't really want to move too well, so we're going to bump it up to 4. Okay, now we're moving. Now, as you can see, there's like a little red dot on the speedometer, and that's the speed limit you want to get to. So let's push this throttle up a little bit to get her moving a little better here. And like pretty much everything in the cab is interactive. This back windshield wiper, you can see that. Windows can open and shut. We can open that door, close it, you know. So obviously, if you guys have played the other games, you know all this. But for those of you who've never played it and might be thinking about it, this is more in mind for you. Like this blind here, we can pull that down. So I will say the amount of interactiveness with this game is really nice, but it would be better if they actually showed you what everything did and what everything was for, instead of it just being trial and error. Let's take a look at this from the outside here. As you can see, we got some cars on here. We got about, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 cars. Okay, so we need to slow up because we're going a little too fast. Now we need to stop there. But you don't have to stop directly on it. As long as the train stops within that, you're good. So let's just coast. And now we'll engage our brake. Ooh, am I going to make it? Yeah, we're going to make it. There we go. And that objective is complete. Now what we have to do is we have to go back, because we're going to probably have to drop some of these cars off. So we'll go back on our route map. And again, you want to follow the green. So we'll have to switch that. Go down here, make sure. Okay, we'll have to switch that one. Alright. Now we should be good to go. So, we'll take our reverser. Put that back in the forward position. Take our automatic brake. Shut that off. Let the pressure build. At least I do. I don't know if you have to during this game, but it seems like that's something you should do. And put it up to 4 to get us moving. There we go. Give it a little bit more juice, because it takes quite a bit to get this train moving. Want to get it up to speed. There we go. Now, I haven't done too much in this game yet. I did do a live stream on it this weekend, but I haven't really gotten too far with it. I will say that I have been enjoying it, surprisingly, and I was really on the fence about buying this game. I thought about buying the Train Sim World, and then I thought about the 2020 edition, and I don't know, I couldn't figure out if it was a game that would be enjoyable or not. But now that I got it, I really am enjoying it. However, there's one huge drawback, I will say, about this game, unfortunately, and that's the DLC. The DLC prices are absolutely astronomical. Quite honestly, I don't know if they're worth it. The DLCs are pretty much the same price as the game. You know, I paid... Am I on the right track? Yeah, I paid $25 for the game, which I didn't feel as bad. But the DLCs for maps are like $29.99, and the DLCs for the actual trains are like $19.99. So that's a bit steep, I feel anyway. Okay. So now we have to uncouple 4 vehicles. So we're going to get up out of our seat, open the door, climb down the stairs, And we're going to go all the way down here. And if you hold R2 when you're walking, it'll let you run. So that's a good little tip. There we go. Walked my first mile. Now, I'm not sure what the levels do. We're going to uncouple those. I haven't really seen anything explaining what the leveling up does. So I'm not sure about that, guys. So basically with this, I don't even know if this is a scenario, or I don't know if this is part of the tutorial or what, but basically you're just a yard worker here, moving the trains around, moving the cars around. My guess is that it's going to teach you how to switch tracks and uncouple the cars. So now we need to go back and we need to make sure that these are facing the right way again. Seems like they are. Okay, so basically what this is you have to back up to get to the next area. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Our pressure's all built back up, so throttle 4 seems to be what we need to get going. And then once we get going, we'll bump it up again. But yeah, the graphics look pretty good. The trains look really good. I would have to say the scenery could probably use a little tweaking. But overall not bad. Like I say, it's a shame because the game itself isn't that expensive. I mean, $29.99 for the base game. I got it on sale for some reason. I don't know why. And it said in the store it was a bundle. I have no idea what the bundle was. I can't see that this one came with anything. But yeah, that's what it said. And you can get, I believe, like the deluxe edition for $50. I'm pretty sure it's like $49.99, so. Okay, we are going way too fast. So we'll just bring that down a little bit here. Now, I will say that I've been experiencing some issues with the game that I don't know if it's a bug or what. But, like, right now, I should be able to coast. We're going down, and I should be able to coast, and it should maintain the speed. But if I coast, if I put on idle, I'm losing speed quick. And that's, that doesn't seem right. And it seems like every time I get into this portion of the game, the trains just act differently. So I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, that's something I've noticed anyway. So now we're going to put it on coast. And we'll put the brake on initial reduction. That should be enough to get us stopped. And there we go. And now we have to do it all over again. So, like I say, I haven't really seen people doing this mission. Probably because it's not very exciting. But it took me a while to figure out what I was supposed to do here, because for several times I kept going right past the cars that I needed to get because I had no idea. and it didn't really say that I was supposed to switch tracks or anything, so it was frustrating to say the least. Get this baby up to speed. I gotta say though, it's a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be, because it doesn't sound like the most exciting thing. You don't have to steer it, you know, it's on a track, so there's that. But maintaining the speed and figuring out when to start slowing down is really challenging. And the other trains that are in the game that I've played already, that you actually get out there and drive routes and stuff, it's challenging. Unfortunately, with this one, I haven't gotten out of this yard yet, because it's quite a long mission, for one. For two, it keeps resetting on me for some reason. Like, if I had to leave the game, I'll say save, and then when I come back into it, I have to do this mission all over again. So that's another thing that's a little frustrating. And there was several times that I thought I was on the right track, and it just wasn't. So we're going to back this up a little further, because I'm expecting that we're going to be uncoupling. So we'll just start coasting into here. Put that initial reduction on. I need a full service. And there we go, with 2 years to spare. How'd you like that? Yep, so we have to uncouple 3 vehicles again, so get up. Go back out. Do this all over again. Now, I was thinking about editing this, but I really don't want to. I really just want to show you guys exactly what it's about, you know? And I mean, if this part of the game seems incredibly boring to you and it seems like something you would enjoy, then you know, maybe this isn't the game for you. I could just show you all of the cool, exciting stuff to the game, but I don't feel that really helps anybody. Now, personally, me, I rather enjoy this kind of tedious thing because it's a sim, so I kind of appreciate that they put even the more boring, mundane jobs in it. Okay, so again, basically, you're just a yard worker. You know, you're just moving around the cars and getting them probably ready for other trains to take them. So we're going to release the brake. Again, put the forwarder in reverse. It looks like our pressure's all nice and built. Put the throttle on 4 to get us going. There we go. And then we'll bump it up. Now, like I say, unfortunately, this is a very long mission. You have to do this a lot. I don't know why this is the first mission. Honestly, I would much rather, you know, get out and doing routes and stuff. But this This is what they give you. This is what they give you. So, just to take a quick look, we'll go into the schedule here. And as you can see, there's a lot. There's really a lot. Driving under speed limit. See, I don't get that because according to that, the speedometer, I'm right at the speed limit. So, not sure what that's about. And it's kind of strange because you get AP points for going under the speed limit, and you get them for going over the speed limit. So you kind of get rewarded no matter what you do. A little strange, but it's alright. Feel that nice morning air coming through there. So I do like to go out of the train view, especially when we're going backwards like this and I have cars on the back. Now, another thing that I don't really understand, we're confined to this engine here. If I move to this engine, it tells me to abort it asks me if I want to abort the mission. So I'm not sure why we can't switch, but yep, we're just stuck to that engine. So we're going to bump up the speed a little bit because, like I said, for some reason this train stops pretty well, which it really shouldn't, especially when there's weight on it. Although there's not that much weight, but still. Okay, so we'll just coast, put on the brake. There we go, another nice smooth stop. And again, now we have to back these cars up and either drop them off or pick up other cars. Actually, how does that go? No. Okay, there. And we're gonna move that one there. And we're gonna move that one there. So there's no cars here, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to drop these off. So now, what you could do is you could use your directional buttons up and down on the D-pad. And what I'll do is I'll move that forward or up into neutral, and then up into forward. And we can take the brake off like that, and let's get her moving, shall we? Now, on PC, they have like a flyby cam where the camera stays stationary. I have no idea how to do that on console. So if someone has this game and they know how to do that, I would appreciate you leaving in the comments because I can't figure it out for the life of me. I will also say that the sounds are really good, especially when you're out of the train. Like, when I turn away from it, it really pans from left to right in your headphones really well. And it really has a good effect. So now the train is much shorter. So I'm going to have to slow this down a little bit sooner, I feel. And we want to make sure we're on the right track. So we'll just go here, and as you can see, we are going to connect with that green. Perfect. So we're getting closer, but I don't feel... Yeah, maybe we can start slowing down a little bit here. Now, we do have like a 0.2% downgrade, which isn't really a lot. Okay, so I think it's safe to coast now. Yeah, I think we're going to be in that green end. Let's just put the brake on initial. There we go. And again, we're going to uncouple. Now, another good tip is that make sure your brake is at least on initial, because several times I've exited the train and the train actually started rolling backwards, and you don't want that. So we should uncouple these right here at the engine. Just like that there. Climb back aboard. And rinse and repeat. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to actually show all of this because, you know, it's just a lot of the same thing. But I did just want to get it out there that, you know, this is what you can expect. I am going to do more content on this because I am enjoying the game and I really want to get into actually doing some routes with the freight train. And with the other trains, I just want to get better at it. But yeah, I did just want to show this, that, you know, this is part of the game and this is something that I haven't really seen anybody on YouTube show you. You know, everybody gets right into the cool routes, and I get that, and I would love to, but unfortunately when I got into the game, this is the very first thing that I had to do in Sand Patch, and yeah, it's not the most exciting thing. So again, like I say, if you know, if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my god, this is incredibly boring, I don't want to do that for a good, you know, 40 minutes before I get into anything, then you know, maybe the game's not for you. There are other things to do though. Like I say, the other maps, there's a German one, and I believe like a UK one. Do you want to give up control? No. See, I don't even know why it did that. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's where we're going to end this video. I hope you all having a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, maybe if you're thinking about getting it, I would say if you're a real train guy, you're gonna love the game. You know, and if you're familiar with Sims and you're a real like sim player, someone that really likes Sims, then you're gonna like the game. There's a ton to do. Again, not a lot of explanation, so it's gonna be a lot of trial and error, I would say. So yeah, I would appreciate it if you guys hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, guys. We're so close to hitting 500. I can't believe it. That's going to be so awesome. So yeah, hope you guys are all having a great day, and we'll see you next time.